What's up, everybody? It's Stocks for Real. So, hey, I'm making this video as just a quick check-in, right? We crushed it, right? We've been talking about SoFi for a minute. We took this thing August 13th. We ran it from 6 to 8. We did it again. What day was this? We did it again starting the 10th. We were dollar cost averaging into a position prior to that day, prior to this this rate cut, because we expected or anticipated that with the inevitable rate cut that we would see a pop in the stock. And sure enough, we went from 670s all the way to 852 as a high today. Absolutely not amazing, but really good, especially if you were playing options with your boy. You know, you're probably up about 300+% on many of those plays that I put out in the YouTube video. If you don't follow me on YouTube, please go check it out. If you are interested in stocks like SoFi, then go to that playlist, because the levels aren't done. SoFi isn't necessarily done. Now, I tell people that I am not excited about SoFi under $10. And the reason for that is because I've been on this roller coaster ride since 2019, I want to say, with SoFi. I've been on the highest highs and I've been on the lowest lows. And it takes a lot for me to stick with the company. Like, I have high convictions because I follow the stock closely. I believe in what they're doing, and I just trust the process. So anyway, why don't I get excited about SoFi? And that's because time and time again, it's been proven that no matter what the catalyst is for SoFi, they have never been able to get over the hump and then sustain solid support above certain levels, right? So like, we've gone up and touched $10 or $11 before, but that was short-lived, right? You see a lot of bearish wicks, essentially, from when we approached those levels. Now, we had gone through the SPAC merger. We did the what was it? We got the banking charter, right? We got the student loan repayments lifted. We acquired several other entities or companies like Technisys and Galileo, and the mortgage company that they have right now. We partnered with several other companies to introduce new products to the SoFi customers. And we've done things like Zelle, and amongst other things, right? We started crypto. They also went into options trading, and just SoFi Investor ultimately, right? So like, there's been hit after hit after hit with Catalyst that we all assumed it was going to send the stock on a rocket. Not only that, once we realized each time that we were like ready for that catalyst, like most times we were in the know, like we were just waiting for it to be announced, right? So we were prepared for the pop. So a lot of those times we hit a lot of 300+% gains, and a lot of you that know me, that's been rocking with me, have gone on that journey and that ride with me, right? So we've taken a lot of profits. And so the next, one of the latest bullish catalysts was SoFi hitting profitability, which happened in Q4, right? They reported profitability and triple beat. So that popped, right? We ran it up 300+%, and then it came right back down on not negative news, essentially. And then, so we figured it was just being shorted, which it was. And then we waited for the next earnings. So we said, yeah, wait till next earnings. Like, we'll do it again. And guess what? We did it again, back to back, profitable quarters, triple beats, right? Stock pops a little bit and then comes crashing back down under $7. So, and then again, right? So now we're here at the rate cuts, and Now this is the big thing that we've been waiting for all this time, right? Money's being cheaper to borrow or lend. Short, so you're going to have to cover because there's just going to be an inflow of money, and they're stuck with like these 3 or 4+% interest rates on the SoFi stock. So what is that, 190 million shares and so short, 20%, something like that, right? Doesn't matter. We're assuming that they're forced to cover. We're assuming that these rate cuts is going to send SoFi on a rocket. Now, I'm optimistic, right? I am always bullish on the company, but I also keep myself grounded and reserved because I've seen this this movie before, right? I've seen it. So as of right now, the great news is that SoFi did close above $8. That was very, very important for that to do it after the rate hikes or the rate cuts. We seen a lot of manipulation in the market, swings up, swings down, and some sideways action, a lot of chop, only for things to kind of crash. What seemed to be a crash. And then right before, like, you could trade the stock like at 659, there was a huge pop on futures, ES and Q. So I pull up the SoFi chart, and sure enough, we had a little bit of a pop as well. So ultimately, we're waiting and seeing. Things just don't happen overnight necessarily. And I do think that SoFi is in a really good position because it did show a higher high, right? The higher high at 852, which the prior high was, I want to say 830, somewhere around that range, right? So that's a good sign. Now, we could do a pullback, like one final pullback, to kind of shake out the investors or the people that are going long with the company. But my take is, for as long as we see the price action kind of showing like the reversal, essentially, or just a retracement at what would be an ascending line of support, that's what it'll be, right? It's just a false breakdown, essentially. It's just a price action doing its thing. So we wait and see. I don't want to see SoFi fall below $8, but we don't control the market, right? So I think right now everybody's kind of digesting this information, and we are going to see how the market reacts. We're going into Thursday, and then we close on Friday. So will we pop tonight in the overnight hours? Haven't checked. Will we pop tomorrow on Thursday? I don't know. Friday? I don't know. All I do know is that I will be max trimmed out of like most of my positions by end of week. Now, I already started taking profits yesterday, right? And so I've cut a fair amount of my silver, my Disney, my SoFi call options, which all ran up. And all those plays I put out, hopefully you ate too. If you did, leave it in the comments, let me know. And yeah, that's all I got. This is just a quick check-in, see how everybody's doing. Hopefully everybody made money. If you did, please let me know in the comments because I just love to hear it, all right? This is Stocks for Real. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.